Hey everybody, welcome back to my podcast. I'm Amanda Hill, licensed mental health counselor, founder of Connections of Hope, and your host. Today I wanted to talk about something that can keep good parents awake at night. What do you do when you know things that are being said are not true, when your character might be questioned, or when it feels like someone's actively trying to damage the relationship you've worked so hard to build with your kids? This is really tough. If you've ever found yourself wanting to explain every detail, prove your innocence, or set the record straight, this episode is for you. And what I'm about to say might be unpopular. Your children are watching your behavior far more than they're listening to someone else's opinion. And yes, that means even if that person is one of their parents. Now, I'm not saying words don't matter. They absolutely do. Negative comments, manipulation, attempts to turn your kids against you can be incredibly damaging. But here's what I've seen over and over again as a therapist. Children will eventually compare what they're being told with what they're actually experiencing. If they are told that you're selfish, but they constantly experience you as a loving and available parent, that's going to create confusion for them. If they're told you don't care, but you're the one that's showing up to their games, helping them with their homework, answering late night phone calls, comforting them when life gets hard, they're going to notice that too. Children are constantly asking themselves one question: do my experiences match the story that I'm being told? And over time, their experience is what is going to win. So let me speak directly to the parent whose ex is talking badly about them. I know you're angry, and I know you're hurt. I know you want your kids to know the truth. I know that you're terrified that if you don't defend yourself, they will start to believe every negative thing that they are hearing. But don't let your fear push you into competition for your child's loyalty. Because the moment you start trying to win your child over, you've already lost sight of what they actually need. What they need is at least one emotionally safe parent. One parent who isn't asking them to take sides. One parent who isn't using them as the messenger. One parent who isn't unloading adult problems onto a child. They need a parent who can absorb their own pain without making it the child's responsibility. And I know that that's incredibly hard, because sometimes your kid comes home repeating things that are unfair, completely inaccurate, and deeply hurtful. Sometimes they ask questions that make it obvious they've been pulled into adult conflicts. And sometimes you'll feel misunderstood, rejected, or even betrayed. But here's the thing, your job is not to convince your child that you're the better parent. Your job is just to keep showing up. Consistency is always going to be louder than accusations. Presence is louder than rumors. Emotional safety is louder than criticism. And here's the controversial part. Many parents spend so much time trying to protect their image that they stop protecting the relationship that they have with their child. The relationship is actually what matters. Your children don't need a perfect parent. They need a parent who is emotionally safe enough to let them reveal the truth. Because eventually children are going to grow up. They develop critical thinking skills, and they begin comparing stories with experiences. When they start doing this, they discover what mattered most wasn't who had the better argument. It was who made them feel loved. It was who made them feel accepted, and it was who made them feel safe. Years from now, chances are your kids are not going to remember every accusation, every disagreement, or every story that they were told, but they are going to remember how they felt when they were with you. So if you're someone who's in the middle of a very painful co-parenting situation, please don't spend all your time and energy trying to control the narrative. Spend it building the relationship, because your children might hear what people want to say about you, but they're never going to forget how you made them feel. If this podcast spoke to you, or you feel like it would be beneficial to anybody else, please feel free to share it. And as always, like and subscribe for future podcasts on this subject.